This production is brought to you by DHBN, WTHC Radio, and Stoner Records.
What's up?
What's happening, man?
Nothing. I gotta get Southern Star up here. I'm a little nervous. Oh yeah, see, the other one is broken. I knew it. I knew it was broken. I'm kicking him. Get out.
Your wire? Your connection again?
No, Southern Star. He was echoing bad.
Oh, he's broken.
Are you better now?
They're better now?
Yeah.
Testing.
Woo, woo. Thank God.
Testicles.
I actually had dropped you down. I was afraid to bring you back up. It was so loud and so bad. Oh my God. Already this guy with me. He's always bringing me down, Julian. You used to be really cool, man. What's the matter now? What happened now, buddy? You lost the hockey game. You lost the baseball game. You're very depressing. You make me very sad all the time now. You never have good news. You're always sad.
We need good news.
But there ain't no good news when it comes to getting Gary Gnu over there. No good news is good news with. I assume your baseball tournament did not go well. Did it not go well, buddy? Do, 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 do. No, it's already too late. Once the show starts, I don't have the ability to send more invites.
Right.
To the wall. I don't, nor do I. It didn't go well. I'm so sorry that you're going to have to learn to live with the fact that sometimes things don't always go our way and we don't always win. Winners aren't losers and losers aren't That don't make any sense.
But winners by entertainment only.
But winners are winners and losers are losers.
Right.
Yes.
You don't always get a trophy when you lose.
Well, I don't know.
Well, someplace.
That means you got to work harder.
There we go. What if your household items had secret lives and motives? The toaster was plotting against the blender. The fridge was hiding something.
I forget where I put shit in the fridge all the time. I think it might hide it from me.
You put stuff in the fridge and then it's missing?
Yes.
No, that's you stoned on RSO eating it while you're high.
Yep. Maybe.
Yeah.
I never thought of that one.
I watch you eat it. You go and you grab stuff and you come back and you eat it. You've been up and down a lot more. Have you lost weight since working here at WTHC Radio?
About 3 or 4 pounds, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so, because you're constantly up and down, up and down, and I don't think you were as active back then, were you?
No.
You got the munchies a little more. It happens over here. There's something about working at WTHC Radio. You go through a lot more medicine. I've noticed myself that I go through a lot more medicine nowadays than I used to. And I'm way, way thirstier.
Yeah. Hydrate.
And I don't get up nearly as much as I should. I need to find more DJs that could do 4-hour shifts. If you're a DJ and you want to talk about marijuana and hang out over here, hit us up.
Yeah, and play some really cool music.
You don't have to play cool music. You can play shitty music.
That just must be me then.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, you play cool music. Douglas! No! Oh, fuck.
Goner.
It's always a sad day when we lose one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Motorcycle races went pretty well, dude.
Well,
After practice.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me. She said practice went pretty shitty. People were
Yeah.
getting broken up left and right. But then the actual races, everybody that was going to get broken got broken and got out of the way.
Right.
And now we just had people who knew how to ride bikes, and it went well.
Yes.
That's fantastic news. Fantastic news. No more ambulance rides for anybody.
No.
You.
No, I hope not for me. I seen them kept eyeballing me every time I walked by, though. I was afraid they was going to get me.
They said, you're in the over 60s and over class.
Better get him sick.
Get in here. Look, you even walk like you've been riding a bike forever.
They scared me.
Southern Star says, StreamYard, get your shit together. Hey, I just paid their bill today. I can complain to them if you'd like me to. I just paid you, you son of a bitches.
Yes.
Get your shit together. Anyway, that being said, does your so you said your refrigerator. Now, I don't personally own a toaster. We use the stove.
Oh.
We're ghetto. We put it in the stove, we flip it over, we pull it out, and we put butter on it. We call it toast. It's pretty cool. And then I don't have to be limited to 2 pieces at a fucking time.
Right. Yeah.
I want a toaster that has 75 slices at a time.
Yeah. Dude, I noticed one side of my the burner or whatever that toasts it.
Yes.
On one side, only one side gets red. So I've got to put it up and flip it over.
See, toaster's no good.
No.
Put the rack in the oven up high, in the top rack, put 5, 6 slices, however many you want in there. Say you and the wife and the kids. You put it in there, you broil it for a minute. Once it gets going, a minute might be too long. You got to keep your eye on it. That's the only thing bad, because you'll burn the shit out of them if you don't. But luckily, I personally don't mind burnt bread, burnt toast. I like my toast burnt and crispy.
Yeah.
I like that charcoal taste.
Plus, you can scrape some of that burn off of it.
Oh, yeah. You scrape that shit off.
Yeah.
And then you put some butter and you saturate it in butter. It's fucking great.
Yes.
I recommend salted butter. Salted butter.
I like to peanut butter and jelly it and dunk it in my coffee.
Yeah, that's gross. That's what old people do. I'm sorry. That
I am an old people.
Well, now I'm sorry that you have reached that age now.
I learned that from my uncle. I saw him do it.
Dunking peanut butter and jelly in your coffee. It is officially, you are the age of my great grandfather now. It is official.
Well, okay.
I'm sorry. But that's all I remember is that man dipping peanut butter sandwiches. I don't know if he went as far as putting jelly on his sandwich, but he would put peanut butter and then dip it in his coffee every morning for breakfast. And I would sit there and he would drool, and he was in his 90s, and he was my great grandfather. And
yeah,
so he would say, but he lived to die. He lived to die.
Well, he's got a few years on me.
He lived to die at 99. If that makes fucking sense. Yeah, he died 99 years old.
Imagine all that shit that guy saw, man.
Oh my God.
100 fucking years.
I would say probably at 96, 95, somewhere in that area. I could be stoned.
Damn near every war.
No. Oh yeah. But he used to walk like a mile every day, and he had a garden down the road that he owned other property down the road. And he would walk down to that property every day at 95 years old.
Yep.
And he would garden for hours until lunch. And then he would come back, and then he would drink his 6-pack of Miller High Life.
Less filling?
The little ones, not the big, tall one, the tiny little bottles from back in the old days,
Yeah.
And then he would
8 ounces or something.
Yeah, like the 8 ounces. But he would drink a 6-pack of them bitches. And he would eat his peanut butter on toast and dip it in his coffee for lunch or whatever he was doing.
Well, maybe it's not an old person thing. Maybe it's great minds think alike.
Maybe it makes you live forever.
I hope not.
because he's 90. He was 99, and then his daughter, my grandma, she lived to be 96, living that same lifestyle. Now you got to go live up in the country where there's nobody and nothing to do but shoot squirrels. I guess I don't even know what you would do.
Well, yeah, I don't know either.
Walk a mile and do some
Right.
gardening and walk back. I guess that's about all. He would go out and he would sickle. He had a
Sure.
sickle. He had a sickle, and he would sickle the lawn for hours.
Yeah,
90
I don't.
95 years old, and some bitch would do 10, like a 10 by 10 square every day, and he would just keep doing it every day. That was part of his course.
Dude, that generation was tougher.
Well, they were
Yeah.
they had to be tougher because
They did. Yeah,
they didn't have nothing.
right. I don't even know, would he have had a lawnmower?
Yeah, well, I mean, by the time I got to know him, yeah, I would think
Yeah.
he had a lawnmower by then, in the 70s and it was the late 70s. I think he may have passed away.
Right. Huh.
Like I
Crazy.
remember his wife very vaguely, more in pictures than I do in person, but I feel like I met her, my great grandmother, maybe once, and then she passed. And then he was there forever. I was in my young teens when my man said, "That's it. I fall out of bed and I break my hip." And then he broke his hip. They put him in a nursing home, and whoop, from there he went downhill and died. Yeah. So don't break your hip and go to a nursing home. Rumor has it it's not good.
Right.
Yeah. That being said, he did do oh shit, now it's gone. Came in when it came in one ear and went right out the other. He did something. He was part of building the Adirondack Museum. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Adirondack Museum.
Yeah.
In the Adirondacks of the Adirondack, New York. Adirondacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and I guess a lot of my family members were all wood people. They did wood. Logs and wood and built, and they were builders of stuff, and I don't know, but he built the building. They built the building of the Adirondack Museum. So if anybody's ever been to the Adirondack Museum, my grandpa built it, my great grandpa and my grandpa.
Well, that's pretty cool, dude.
I never get to meet my grandpa. Rumor has it he was a pretty cool dude. I've never got to meet him. Unfortunately, my dad only had him for 13 years, and then he passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he died trying to save people's lives on a boat in a lake, and he was swimming. And unfortunately, was
he a paramedic, or was he just trying to help someone?
No, he was just on the boat, and it's decided the boat decided to go down under.
Gosh.
And he was helping friends that were also on the boat. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't even a glisten in my daddy's eye at that time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was only 13. I don't even know if he was masturbating yet. Dad, were you masturbating by then? I wonder.
Huh.
Anyway, that being said, I don't think he's going to answer me now. So that's that story of the hippie men in this family. Yes. Oh no, and I have a brother he's a hippie as well.
Are you good at woodworking?
Absolutely not. I don't work. My dad told me from day one, work is a 4-letter word to you, huh? You don't fucking do nothing. You're a lazy piece of shit. Lord ass, you're gonna do nothing. You're never gonna amount to anything in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was right. Here I am. Mountain to nothing.
My dad told me that too.
Doing my best to amount to nothing. But whatever. I don't care. I'm having fun. I got high. I enjoyed my life. I didn't go into the military and have to go kill people.
Well,
I didn't have to do any of those other things. I mean, if I was drafted, I would have went. But I wasn't drafted. I went the day when we went to Iraqi freedom or whatever, the first one in 88, 89. Back then, I just graduated high school. I went to the door, but it was locked. And I took that sign from Jeebus, who said, "No, son, it is not your time to go."
Not yet.
When is the place that takes young children and puts them into the military closed? It's never closed. It's open on Christmas.
Right. Only during wartime, apparently.
Are you depressed? Come on in. We'll take you and send you to the military. Christmas
Yeah.
time. Yeah, that's when we take them the best. But that being said, I went to the door to join I wanted to be in the Navy. Only because I wanted to become a chef. I wanted to cook, and I heard rumors that you could learn to cook well from Navy cooking.
I thought you wanted to become a seaman.
I am a seaman.
Okay.
I have pictures to prove it. They're from my childhood.
We believe you. We believe you.
Sure we do.
Don't make me whip them out.
Okay.
Not over here on Facebook, we won't. Don't worry, Facebook, relax. Everything's going to be all right. I got the hint the last time you took my account away.
Dirty bastards.
Fucking
Yes.
Zuckerberg. I'll get you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The FBI will be at my door. God damn it. Not again.
We're sorry, Mark.
Sorry, Mark. Love you. Love you.
Who?
Mark Zuckerberg. I think he's the dude that runs Facebook. I could be wrong. I have no clue, tell you the truth. Nor do I care.
He runs it shitty if he is.
Well, I mean, come on. He's got a lot of people to deal with. The complaint compartment must be overloaded.
Right. Yeah, but
I mean, he's one person trying to run the whole world through the internet.
Right.
He's already pretty much ruined the world.
He's taken our freedom of speech.
Well, I don't know if I want to go there, but I would say that the internet is the beginning of the end of social media. Like people back in the day when we were kids, me and you anyway, I don't know about this weird fella, but me and you, when we were kids, we would, we didn't know what was going on over there on the other side of the world. Nor did we give a fuck. We went outside and we played wiffle ball.
Dude, even when I was when they blew up the World Trade Center, I had no idea of it. Hell, I was way out in the field drilling a well somewhere.
Well, I knew about that one. I was working. My wife called me. That was a horrible day. But yeah, that being said, but the internet was around by then, so it was being spread throughout the internet quickly. Like, oh my God, the world is blowing up. New Yorkers are trapped in Long Island. We were trapped as far as we were concerned. They were telling us we were trapped. We didn't know what to do. We were like, I was trapped on that little island. Come get us on a boat or something. But, it turned out horribly.
Sure it did.
But after all,
Yeah.
That being said, I don't want to talk about that crap. That's horrible. I hate that day.
Right.
Worst
But
day.
I'm just saying, dude, I had no clue until they come and got me for lunch and we went to a restaurant. And of course, that's all they had on the TV.
Right. And then
I was like, God damn.
For the next year, it was on TV.
Right.
It was horrible. I told you, I went there I want to say, you can look it up if you wanted to, because it was the first NFL game back after 9/11. I
remember it.
It was the New York Jets versus the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep.
At Jets Stadium. And I went to that game and I was crazy because we still didn't even know if these dudes were still going crazy. We didn't know nothing, at 3 weeks.
Right.
The moral of the story is after the game, I'm pretty sure the Jets got their asses handed to them. But if my calculations are correct. But that being said, after the game, we rode in as close as we could to see how far we could get close to where they once stood, and we got. I would say, within 2 or 3 blocks of the actual site in our car.
Wow.
And then we got out and we parked and we walked and we could see embers burning in the ground. That's how close we got to it at that time.
Huh.
Yeah, it was horrible. I'll tell you more when we get back. Happy 420 to everybody.
Cheers.
The fuck is that noise? You guys hear that shit? Oh. Yes, I do. Listen up, children. Now the story I first heard from a long time ago was never to go out in the woods all alone. People go missing and never make it home. No decent burial, not even one bone. Portals hidden in trees, no you can't see him. He's calling shots far beyond Big Bag and Trim. A buddy 2 lamps short, I heard him yelling at him. Well, if you wanna bring your slash, won't you do it down with? Watches taking chances, crossing streams and breaking branches, popping seeds and growing trees, and stopping avalanches. He won't take no for an answer. There's no going back if he won't let you. Growing trees is all he knows, and peeping at you through the upstairs window. Floodwaters, rock slides, better know where you're at. 36101 Redwoods attack. You gotta stay on the road when you're being the black. There's people flying off the edge just like gooses and cats. If you should up, take a second, don't forget where you're at. Now don't get caught in your tits, that's a C-spot strap. Now all aboard, come along to the back of the woods. From the song and sing along, it'll be all good. Swatches of heaven. Said too much about the squatch and his beers. I'm trying to make an honest living and be just like him. I'd like a cabin in the woods with the license that says, you fuck with me, you fuck with squatching, that's the way it is. The squatches taking chances, crossing streams and breaking branches, popping seeds and growing trees, and stopping avalanches. He's starting trendy dances, using CBDs for curing cancers. No one grows like he grows. You might be smoking on his endo. Swatches on heaven. In 707. Swatches on
Yeah, welcome back, WTHC. We're hanging. It's Skunky and I now.
Yeah.
Southern Star says he wants to be here, but damn technology is keeps kicking his ass out.
They out technologied him.
Yep, damn technology again. See, that's what we were just talking about.
Yes.
The end of the beginning of the end. As far as I'm
It's the beginning of the end to him anyway, huh?
today. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I had something else I wanted to talk to you about, but I wanted to mention some stuff about the video that I've been noticing. As I watch the video more and more, I'm learning more and more. I thought that young man and the dude that taught the Squatch how to fight
Right.
were related, but really and truthfully, they must not be. Because if you think about it, he was teaching the Squatch to beat up who I thought was maybe his son or something.
Right. Yeah, they got the same
Because
lip.
they got that same pouty lip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm thinking too much into this. And it's
Yeah, I don't know. I would think they were father and son, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's what I always thought. But now I just was watching it again, and I'm like, you know what? He's actually teaching the Squatch how to do the kung fu fighting. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah.
But then, and then all of a sudden, I mean, unless he's like, oh, I didn't know you were beating up my son. But no, he's like actually saying, yeah, come on, give him a knee.
He did. He said,
right?
Yeah.
This is controversy. I don't know.
Huh.
I'm confused. Oh, hi, Red Eyes. How are you? Welcome back. Thank you for waking up this morning.
I was
Just got work.
I was talking to Squash the other day in the back, and we were talking about, like, if I were to call one of our radios, I don't even know if you call to make a request anymore.
Here, no, I am the only one that seems to have a phone right now that can take texts. So I take texts to request. Yeah.
Right.
You can text me.
But I was wondering if they would play his songs on our, you know what I mean? If I called in and requested it.
Called in to who?
Our station is QFM 96.
Oh,
it's a rock station.
Your local station. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. I would think they would have to, they might be like, what the hell are you talking about at first? But then you would have to say, can you please look him up? He's a friend of ours. We love him, and then, I mean, it might be a battle. They might be like, fuck you, old timer.
Right. Well, the reason I wonder is because it's marijuana songs. Hell, that's the guy.
Yeah, but you don't tell them they're marijuana songs. You just say, Legend of the Squatch.
Yeah. Well, he also informed me that he cusses in that one, so he told me don't tell him that one.
Don't tell him that one either.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that he cusses. They'll find out when they play.
Yeah. I assume they'll listen to it before they play it.
Yeah, maybe.
I was just curious.
I say you call. Let's call now. You call your phone, pick it up, call, and say, I'd like to make a request for seeds.
I'm on my phone.
You son of a bitch, you gotta learn to use your computer.
Dude, I think you gotta email them now or something. Go on their website and type it in.
All radio stations?
I don't know about all of them.
That should make us better than them all now.
I agree.
So you shouldn't even listen to any of the other ones because you can text me at the same time and I can play music for you.
I don't.
You don't. I know.
No, I listen to WTHC.
Right.
But I was just curious. The reason I'm curious is because, as you know, we just legalized marijuana in Ohio. But you're not allowed to advertise it in any way. So that dispensary will not put out a sign that says, hey, we're open, come in. You have to go over there and see.
They can't put a sign that says we're open?
Well, yeah, but they can't put it out anywhere else.
They can't, say, marijuana shop.
Yeah, that's my understanding of what we voted in.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. For a northern state, you are pretty dumb.
Well, how about they?
They.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to blame you.
because they deviated a little bit now from what we've actually voted in.
I didn't want all of Ohio after me. I was all right with you. I know you. I can outrun you.
Well, I don't know about
It'd
that.
be a good race. Maybe we'll have to have that.
Yeah, first one to fall down loses. Is that what we're doing?
Make an ass out of himself. Hopefully, it's not muddy.
Right. I think I'll just stick a stick in your spokes and trip you up.
Oh, that would kill me. That would fucking actually kill me. My legs are broken, so I have ruptured both of my Achilles tendons. I've torn everything in both of my knees, and I have a metal bar in my one leg that doesn't want to work, and the ankle barely bends.
Yeah.
But
Well, maybe we ought to race then.
That's what I'm saying. And the fat guy is almost 400 pounds.
Well, I got to tell you, dude, since I've had a bad leg, I've not lost a race.
But you haven't had any.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have. You've raced.
You just got to plan them carefully. Like when I get to the door, I say, I'll race you to the door.
Oh, right. I win.
Right. Makes me feel better.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I was just going to say again. I have other question for you. Food mishaps. What is the worst combination of foods you could put together to gross me out? Go ahead.
To gross you out? Cottage cheese and French dressing?
Ooh, that is pretty bad. Well, what about sushi pizza?
Oh, no. Dude, I don't even like cooked fish.
See? What about peanut butter and pickle sandwich?
Absolutely.
You like that, huh?
Yeah. I like it with chili.
Peanut butter, pickles, and chili.
And spaghetti also, yeah.
And spaghetti. Help, I can't find you. There you are. Okay. So you would eat some of that stuff.
I do eat it.
I know. I was just going to say, you actually eat some of that stuff that I just
I like Fritos and mustard sandwiches.
Let me ask you a question about Ohio. Now, were you born in Ohio?
Yes.
All right. And you lived there for a long time, and then you moved away for a few years, and then you decided to come back.
Yes.
Big mistake deciding to come back, yes? Not in a bad, I mean, just, like you.
Well, I'll tell you, Hippie, at the time, my daughter was born, and we lived in Florida. That's where she was born. And then it got time for her to start school. Now I have twin brothers and sisters who are younger, way younger. And with them being in school and seeing it, we decided to come back up here for her schooling.
Gotcha. So your youngers were not getting educated correctly.
Oh, it's terrible.
Where was this? In what state?
Florida.
Oh, so the Florida education system is, say it again?
Horrible.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I heard you properly.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, I'm sure that'll piss a lot of people off out there.
Well, dude, it is.
In your opinion, you're allowed to have an opinion.
I feel bad for those kids down there.
All right. Well, anyway, listen to me. We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is pickles and peanut butter. Now, you lived in Ohio. Did you? Because I came here. I moved over here from New York. All right. Well, first I went to North Carolina. Loved it. Absolutely loved North Carolina. The wife, not such a fan. So we ended up leaving. We came up here to Pencil, what we thought was Vania. We got here and realized it was Pennsylvania. All right. And so in my time here, I've heard about people eating squirrel. Sir, have you had squirrel?
I have had it.
You have?
I have.
Was it gray squirrel, black squirrel, brown squirrel?
It was gray squirrel. That's mostly what we have around here.
Yeah, yeah. Now I know that I've heard. I've never had squirrel, but I've heard rumors that you eat their legs. Is that the truth?
Yes.
You don't really eat anything else, like the belly and stuff is
No.
dangerous. There's
Yeah.
bad stuff in there.
Yeah. We always just, I guess it's what you would call like a spatchcock chicken.
Who? What? Doing who?
Right. We would just gut it and then cut, break it open so it would lay flat.
That Squatch chicken? Is that what you called it?
Spatchcock.
Spatchcock. Not sure what that is. Let me fix my hat.
It's just where you break the.
Oh, no, but I get it now. Now I get it. Yeah, I get it now that what you said. But you said cock, and that got me all aroused. And then sorry,
bro. I didn't know.
Sorry. That being said, spatchcock chicken. So you're gonna cut the chicken, not the chicken. We're gonna cut the squirrel down the center of his chest.
Yep.
Do we take the head off, or do we leave the head on for decoration?
No, we took the head off.
Now, when you make squirrel for food, for eating down by the river, how many do you have to prepare for a family of 4?
Oh, I tell you the truth, I don't know. I did not like it.
Well, what if you and the big fella are over here and you two decide to sit down and have, well, you didn't like it, so that you're gonna be like, well, the big fella can have it all because I didn't like it. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Maybe 6 for a family of 4, I guess.
6 squirrel is 4 legs, is 24 little leggies.
2 adults and two kids.
Now, are the legs bigger or smaller than chicken leggies?
They're smaller.
You can say they're same size if they're same size.
Yeah, they're longer, but skinnier.
Longer, but thinner? Did you say?
Yes, thinner.
Okay. And then I've heard that they taste just like chicken. Is this true?
Yes, I thought so.
But so why didn't you like it? Is it the thought of it?
It's kind of like crab legs, just a little too much work for that little bit of meat.
I feel you. I mean, not about that. I've never had squirrel, nor will I ever. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for the invite. When it's supper time that night, I will pass. But that being said, yeah, I'm not a big fan of foods that have to take a lot of work to get a little bit of fucking love. You know, like them sunflower seeds that all those baseball players chew on.
Yeah.
That would drive me nuts. I can't do that. Have 7,000 bird seeds in my mouth, chew on one, try to spit it out without spitting out the other 700.
Do you like wild game at all?
Well, I've had some wild game in my time, but no. I mean, I like meat.
Deer?
No, I mean, I'll eat it. I'm not afraid of it, but I would prefer regular meat.
Right. Me too.
I don't know, just like cow, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if I eat cow. The shit the wife brings home nowadays, I don't know. Who the hell knows what it is?
Yeah, who knows what that is?
Being made in a machine, the patties are already pre-made. I don't know what the fuck. You know, the burgers come in a box with the Bubba on the front of them. I'm like, what the hell is this meat?
Yeah.
Is this meat? Bubba, is that meat? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out, Bubba, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But you know, who knows? You don't even know what you're eating anymore. It's so crazy.
Right.
That's why I've been really craving Mrs. Hippie to build us a garden and start digging some holes out there because I think I need to eat fresh. I need to eat fresh vegetables and homegrown. She does a great job. She got quite a green thumb. We got about 7 million tomatoes in this goddamn house. I don't know what to do with them. There's so many. But
I could eat a mater and mayonnaise sandwich every day.
I used to eat them like they were going out of style. That's probably why I got the cholesterol. I got mater and salt and mayonnaise and on some good Wonder White bread. Oh yeah, baby.
I even toast the bread just a little bit.
No, just fresh white. And then maters, I used to just eat them with salt.
Yes.
Eat them like an apple.
Yes.
Oh,
maters are good.
They were. Then I grew out of them for quite some time. I was like, ew, I hate them. And then I came back around, and now I love them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my childhood where my parents, in my young childhood, I remember being in diapers and being that little ghetto neighborhood kid walking around with the mater in my hand eating it. And people like, look at that chubby kid. He going to be fat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, it's all right. I'm okay with it. And I would eat my tomatoes. Then it got to an age where tomatoes were being actually put on food, and I wasn't just eating it like an apple with salt. I don't know. It just changed. I was like, I don't like this. Get these things out of here, and I would take them off of everything.
A lot of it, maybe, Hippie, is the ones you get from the supermarket are so damn hard. They're damn near like eating apples.
I'm gonna tell you, sir, I get what you're saying, but I like them hard ones more than I like the really ripe. I like the ripe, soft eating ones, like for eating them like a mater, like no. But when it comes to cutting a mater, I want that hard one every time. And when I want it on my burger, I don't want that shit slopping all over the place. Those loose red ones, they get too sloppy. I got half a mater down my shirt. I got half a mater in my beard. I got no mater in my mouth.
Save that for later, bro.
Yeah, well, I agree, but then I'm getting no mater in my mouth. It squirts out the other end of the bun.
Yeah. I don't know.
Son of a bitch, it's all over me again. I pulled a hippie again. God damn it, Mrs. Hippie. I'm not again.
So, fence in your yard and get a cattle.
A cat? I should get cattle?
One anyway, and feed. You don't need a very big pen. You want him to get fat and eat him.
I don't think I'm allowed to have cattle in my yard.
Oh,
I live in a development. Yeah, the golf course would probably frown upon the cow walking around in my yard.
Oh, I know you said it was wooded, so.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, I could probably get away with it. I didn't say I couldn't get away with it. I'm just saying I think they would frown upon it if they caught me. Don't worry, I'm not getting a cow. I have no intention of owning a cow. Well, maybe there's some property down the road.
At least you know what you were eating.
Yeah, I'll be the first farm back up here in the mountains.
See?
Open up and put some chickens and some cows and some pigs right on the corner of my highway. People would be like, what the hell is going on over here? You all right? You seeing stuff?
There's something pecking in my wall.
Pecking in your wall.
Yeah, it's weird. Nobody lives next door. There might be someone working in there. I don't know.
Is that the noise you hear?
It might be someone tapping over there.
No, me.
Maybe. Whoops.
Yes, my hand. When I hit my hand on the table.
I thought it was something tapping in the wall.
Hot damn. Yeah. I haven't heard all day, and I haven't played them at all, and I want to hear it right now.
Who?
If I play a song, I'm gonna play Crooked Coast. Actually, I'm gonna play. Can't feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
That'd be great.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? We're checking all the boxes, crossing the T's. Yeah, we've been filing our taxes before the 15th. We've been walking on a razor. We need a little time off for bad behavior. Came up quick as a fox, now it's as strong as an ox. Said I've been loving you a little too long to stop. And yeah, wherever we go, that's forever the spot. We can start, drop, shut them down, open up shop. We would dance dancing in a hotel down in Nashville, between the waterfall and the cashier. Are we there yet? Is it really, really, really yet? Do you feel it? When you're lost in the world and you can't find a reason, do you feel it? Do you feel it? When you're lost in the world and you can't find a reason, do you feel it? Do you feel it? Walk me through the forest with these forces that are flawless. We are firing on every single cylinder like Porsches. Hit me like a horse kick. How did you get so gorgeous? What would I do if I was stuck without you? I'd be just stumbling through, coming unglued. When I shine, you shine like the sun and the moon. It can dim the lights down when we come in the room. Dancing in a hotel down in Nashville, between the waterfall and the cashier. Are we there yet? Is it really, really, really yet? Do you feel it? When you're lost in the world and you can't find a reason, do you feel it? Do you feel it? When you're lost in the world and you can't find a reason, do you feel it? 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 When you're lost in the world and you can't find a reason, do you feel it? Do you feel it? When you're lost in the world and you can't find a reason, do you feel it? Do you feel it? Dancing in a hotel down in Nashville, between the water and you can't find a reason. Are we there yet? Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
Oh, geez. I got so many things I want to say. Oh, hey, what are you doing over there? You smoking your medicine? You taking your medicine? Are you deaf?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. All right. Hello.
Yeah, you're a little bit low, but
I absolutely love that video, and I'm going to tell you why. But this is dangerous because I don't know if I should be saying it. Should I not say it, Skunky? I don't know. It's tough. We've only met Luke from Crooked Coast.
yeah,
I know he is married. He said he had, I think, 2 children.
yeah.
He also said some of the other fellas are also married. I'm pretty sure I remember. If I remember,
I believe he said the drummer was the last one to hold out, and he just recently got married.
oh, so they're all married.
If
Yeah.
I believe that's what he told us.
I absolutely love that video, and part of the reason I love that video is not for the fellas. I mean, the song itself is fantastic, but damn, those girls are hot dancing.
Yeah.
I don't want to know if it's one of their wives, and I don't want to say anything inappropriate because my goodness, I'm like sitting here every time I play the video, that girl in the green shorts, I am drooling. I am like,
Yeah.
holy shit. The thing
Weird, man.
my little puppet ass would do to you. Oh, God.
Dude, while that was playing, I was just sitting here thinking the same thing.
I mean, all three of those ladies that do the dancing in that video, I don't know if it's from that video or if they just I don't know how they got it. I don't know. Like I said, it could be their wives for all I know. It could be all their wives.
Yeah, could be.
I mean, if it is, God bless them because woohoo! God dang
Right.
it. But anyway, that video is awesome. It's beautiful. It's such a it makes me feel good kind of song. Can I
Sure.
feel it? Can you feel it? I can feel it. I don't know.
I can feel it.
What I feel, but it's usually in my junk around there area. Every
Your
time
groin.
my groin area, I feel something every time that young lady with the green shorts is on. I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah.
Young lady with the green shorts, I would love to interview you. Please come on and bring the other two girls. I would love
Sure.
to.
We'd love to see that too.
3 of you come on, hang out with us in the Hippie and Hideaway. You're more than welcome anytime you want. Yeah. That was Crooked Coast with their song Can You Feel It? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? And of course we played our friend Seed Squatch earlier with the Legend of the Squatch for our 420 celebration. Yes. I want to thank everybody for stopping in and hanging out, everybody that's been here, everybody that will be here in the future, because I see some of you guys are actually coming and checking it out. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and share. We try to do this every day. Some days we have lots of us. Some days it's just a couple of us.
Well, it's a Sunday.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful day as well. It's 80 degrees here in the beautiful Pocono Mountains with nothing but sunshine for miles. Yeah, so
Here as well.
put it away.
And dude, as you know, Sunday is a day of rest, and being a DJ, you just don't get a rest much.
Well, no, but when you rest, it is suggested you listen to WTHC radio.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Your penis will grow 3 millimeters every time.
I play it for my plants.
Oh yeah, and your plants will grow. Oh, it's so good for your plants. So good for your plants.
Yes.
And your vagina will get bigger.
Uh-oh, that gave me an idea.
Uh-oh, you're getting a big vagina puppet?
No.
Oh, I was going
to. I'm going to carry it around in my pocket while WTHC's playing. See if it don't make my pecker grow.
I told you it will. Put it right there in the front pocket next to your pecker. So it gets
I will do.
Front row seats right there.
Must be in the front row.
You see this? Look at this.
Yep.
You see that junk?
What is that? WTHC down in there?
That is WTHC radio.
Right. Hey, so to speak.
Anyway, we got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do after the show. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I gotta make some shows for tomorrow, I think.
Hey,
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Because I forget. Who do you have coming on again?
Nobody.
Oh
no. September 1st, I have Louis the 13th.
September 1st.
September 1st, Louis the 13th. Yes. And we have opportunities for people. If you're interested, hit me up. I'm absolutely interested in interviewing people. Right. That being said, Elevated Roots, and I have been speaking, and we're in the middle of negotiations. I can't get them to pay me enough.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding. I can't pay them enough. They want more. No, that's not right either. We just haven't settled on a date. We're just trying to figure out a date, and then they're going to be coming by and hanging out and showing us the love, bringing the love, and making sure none of us are bankrupt at least. At least. And they got
some of us are very good listeners, I guess. When it comes to being bankrupt.
I've been doing a lot better now that I'm not bankrupt. I've been doing better not being bankrupt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So, that being said, so I'm excited to have them come on. I'm excited for Louis the 13th. The whole OVDJ thing is coming up in September 13th and 14th. That's Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th. Nice.
Are we going?
It's kind of scary. I haven't figured it out yet. We got to see what's going on.
All right.
I got to check my finances and make sure that we can afford it, and do what I got to do. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We haven't made our decision on tickets yet, right? We haven't. Nobody's
Not
made.
that I know of.
Yeah, I think we're all going to go and get them together. So we'll figure it out.
Sure.
Get a group rate. There's no group rate. The tickets are affordable. You should look it up now. OVDJ, Ohio Valley.
Oh, yeah. I
DJ.
forget the name of the town, man.
Oh, I don't. It is Bel Air. No,
No, that's the other. That's calligraphy.
Thornsburg,
Something like that.
Thornhurst,
Yeah, something like that.
Thorn something.
Jeromesburg? Jacobsburg.
Jacobsburg, Ohio. You did it. Whoop, whoop. You're a winner. You got it. You win the prize. You're going to get a 5-pack of stickers, courtesy of the Hippie at WTHC Radio. Don't hold your breath.
Okay.
All right. You got to send me your address and your phone number and a nude, and then we'll go from. I'm just kidding. I don't want no nudes. Keep your scrawny ass over there.
Okie doke. Well, I was just about to hit the send button too. Dang.
Oh, no, thank God I stopped you when I did. Did you see any of the fights last night, or did you just pass out when we got them on?
Yeah, dude, after we got in and hit the air conditioner, I went to sleep.
Yeah, I didn't think I heard much from you most of the night. Now, I'm not going to lie. I did not stay awake for most of I mean, I saw a lot of the beginning, and then when it started becoming the main card, of course, they decided to put that on at like midnight or something.
Right.
Hell. Anyway, it was earlier than midnight, but it was devastating. But I dozed off a few times. I think Seed Squatch screams like my mom, because every time he yelled my name out, I would jump.
Snapped up.
Or my wife. Yeah, he sounds just like my wife, because I was having like PTSD for sleeping. And I would jump up and I would fix the mouse and I would get the show back on, and then I'd sit back and I'd watch for 5 or 10 minutes. And next thing I know, I'd be, and then I'd hear,
shit. That's still a decent time for them.
Hippie! I'd be like, holy shit, jump. I got it, buddy. I got it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It was rough, but I did wake up in time for the final match. And like I said, that was a crazy match, fantastic match. White dudes won. I can't remember their names. It's too late at night. It was like 2:00 in the morning by the time.
Maybe I'll go rewatch it.
Yeah, I wish I would I could probably rewatch it too if I wanted to.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, that last match is absolutely worth it. They kicked the ever-living shit out of each other, bro.
Well, dude, on now, I can rewatch it in a half hour because I fast forward through all that talking. And get right.
You get through it, get right through to the points of no return, right? Yeah, I agree. Maybe I'm going to look into that too, because I did want to see some of those matches, and I unfortunately dozed off. It's a long day. I get up, at 6 in the morning, and they're still wanting me to watch this crap at 2 in the morning. I'm like,
right,
what in the hell? But I try my best. I do my best. We get through it.
Sure.
I leave it on for you guys, and I try to fall asleep, but last night it just didn't want to participate appropriately.
Right.
Kept shutting down on us.
That is odd. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's in and out.
Crazy, right? Sometimes you don't touch it and it just goes for hours and you're just like, all right.
Yeah.
And then other nights, like last night, it was like every fucking half hour I had to refix it.
That could be their streaming as well, I guess.
Yeah, they could suck as a streamer. Who the hell knows? We're just stealing. I mean, no, we're not doing anything.
Right. I don't know if you noticed that, like we'll watch the early prelims, and then when the main card starts, it'll start screwing up, and I think that's just from everybody jumping in there to see it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thousands of people who are joining.
Rude.
Very rude on their part. Yeah, they should take their time and not just push us out. We've been there the whole time.
Yeah.
But whatever. We'll let it go.
That's all right. I enjoy it.
I enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
Are we doing wrestling right now? Can we just stay here and just do wrestling? It's not
I don't care.
all right. Wrestling time. Do
Did
wrestling
we
time.
did we pick a wrestler?
Wrestling time. I don't know. I just want to get this shit over with and go to bed.
This production is brought to you by DHBN, WTHC Radio, and Stoner Records.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. This is what we call Tokes and Takedowns. I don't know where the weird fella is. I haven't seen or heard from him in weeks. He's crazy. I think he's lost his mind. We gotta go.
Last I saw from him, he was showing pictures of food at the fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he ate himself to death and exploded.
I think he lost his marbles somewhere in the fair, and he's
Maybe
out there
maybe one of them rides.
one of them new rides, yeah, the ones that shake the out of you. Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We've actually lost one person. They were like, "Fuck this, we're not listening to this wrestling shit." Well, thank you anyway. We appreciate you. T-Bro is here for wrestling now. Thank you for joining us, T-Bro. How are you? Nice to see you. So, who are we talking about this week? Did we pick anybody, or are we just making it up as we go?
We're going to just have to make it up as we go.
Oh, you didn't study?
Dude, no, we had that race. I was pretty busy. And I forgot about it. So
Me too. It's okay. Me too.
But
Yeah, we were in B's, right? And we did Bret Hart. We did Bam Bam Bigelow.
yes.
So what about Brutus the Barber Beefcake? We did him.
Yeah. How about let's go to C. Chris Benoit.
I hear helicopters outside.
Uh-oh.
All right, they seem to pass by. No, Chris Benoit needs a better thing than this. You know what I mean? Like, we need to do a better show for him. May he rest in
I
peace.
agree.
Yeah, he's the rabid Wolverine. He rules. I love him. I was a big fan of his. That being said, back to B's. How about Bobby the Brain Heenan? Can you find anything? Yeah, his funnel cake got spiked, maybe. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. He's out. I think he said he was going back to the fair today to hang with the missus. They were going to it's their state fair, Oregon State State Fair. Is this week, I guess, or something. So he was heading that way.
Man.
Anything important about Bobby Heenan going on over there?
I don't know if it's important, but it's stuff I didn't have no idea about.
Oh, I can tell you, buddy. Maybe. This is not good for our view of your face.
Hang on a second. Okay. I'm trying, bro.
Just saying.
That's what happens when I get caught unaware.
I'm sorry. You were not prepared. I was.
So it turns out Bobby Heenan was born Raymond Lewis Heenan.
See?
in 1944 in Chicago and started his wrestling career in 1960
Wow.
under the ring name Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan.
Pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Heenan.
Um,
He was a pretty boy.
yeah, I really don't know much about his wrestling.
He always, yeah, I didn't know very much about it. I always knew him as a manager. I think
Yeah.
maybe at the very end of his wrestling career. Did he
Yeah.
have a different name at the end of his wrestling career, or was it always Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan?
I don't see where it says anything different.
All right, I'm gonna have to say I don't recall Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan, so I'm gonna say I must have only known him as a manager.
Wow.
Well,
As a manager, dude, he has managed some good guys.
oh, he was one of the best managers ever.
Wow. Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, and the Blackjacks.
Yep.
Um, the Brain Busters and Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked him. What was
Yeah,
his
I did.
name? His name was something too. Mr. Perfect. No, not Arn Anderson. Mr.
Kurt
Perfect.
Hennig.
Kurt Hennig. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't seem to be around very long, though, did he?
I think he died.
Oh, did he?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I make a lot of stuff up here.
Let me see. He was the commentator for the WWE.
Oh,
With
I remember it was the greatest. Him and Gorilla Monsoon.
with Gorilla Monsoon. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
they were the best.
They were.
Fight. They used to argue and fight them, and then they would bring Jesse the Body in too. And Jesse the Body Ventura would be there with them, the three of them, the dumbasses. What do you got a hard on for? Look at you. You got a little hard on over there. I just saw your pee-pee stand up.
Who?
You. What was that face for?
Oh, it says in WrestleMania 1, he managed the team of King Kong Bundy and the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls?
Now, it doesn't say who that was. It just says that was Bundy with his entourage of women.
Oh, yeah. King Kong Bundy used to have a group of 5 or 6 Playboy Bunny-like women that would come out with him. And they were called Golden Girls, I think, at that time.
Maybe. I think he made them.
He made them?
Yeah, he was big enough to make them.
He made babies?
No, made them girls walk out there with him.
I think they carried his ass and made sure he didn't fall down.
Yeah. I just seen a match with him in it from back in the day, and he was big.
Bro, have you seen any good... Oh, we can't get off topic. Let's go. We're back on topic. Bobby Heenan.
Okay. Signature bald head. He wasn't bald headed.
Yeah, he was. Oh, Bobby Heenan? No.
Yeah, it says he was known for his impeccably tailored suits and his signature bald head. I don't remember him being bald.
I'm trying to remember too. Maybe at the end.
He always had it slicked back.
I thought they cut his hair at one point. They shaved his head because he lost a butcher, like the...
Oh, yeah. They may have. That was Jimmy Hart.
Brutus the Barber Beef. Oh, yeah. One of them got their hair cut. Yeah, I remember. But maybe, I don't know. I don't remember Bobby Heenan being bald. No. How about you guys out there? Any of you remember Bobby Heenan being bald? I mean, he's probably bald now if he's still alive. I think they would make a big announcement, and it would be a big deal if Bobby Heenan passed away.
Yeah. It doesn't say here he died.
Yeah, like in the world, not just in the wrestling world. Like in
right.
The world. Like people
Oh, wait a minute. He passed away September 17th, 2017.
Yes, I was totally wrong. There was no parade or party for football. So he's dead. May he rest in peace, Bobby. 2017, September 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Kmart.
Yeah, dude, he was a good one.
He was great. He was great.
Yeah.
I remember him managing against Mr. Fuji. Like
Yeah.
he would be managing somebody. I don't remember who. And Mr. Fuji would be the manager of the other side, and they'd be chasing each other around. He was a troublemaker, Bobby,
Sure.
for the most part. But I missed my mouth that time, huh?
At some point,
My ear.
I think Gorilla Monsoon changed his nickname to Bobby the Brain.
The brain, because he was such a pain in the ass. You know everything, don't you, Bobby Heenan? You know everything. We're gonna call you the brain, Bobby the Brain Heenan. And he said, "You know what, Gorilla?
He was the brains, all right.
I like that, Gorilla. I'll
Yeah.
take it. That's my new name, Bobby the Brain Heenan." And then
Bobby the Brain.
the brain.
You know, he didn't never really seem to like Jimmy Hart carries a racket or whatever in that, you know what or
The
megaphone. And the other dude carries that tennis racket.
Yeah, and
Bobby the Brain never carried anything.
he carried his beauty and good looks to the ring.
I guess.
I don't know. I agree though. A lot of them all had their
Weird.
own little thing. Like the Undertaker's dude had the urn, and all the others. Yeah. Money, 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 money. Virgil had his had the suitcase with the money in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bobby the Brain Heenan, what else is he known for? How many championships did he ever have, does it say?
He was in some TV shows. It doesn't say which, and movies.
Yeah, he was in shit. He was in like Smokey and the Bandit or something. No, I'm just kidding. I don't remember.
All right. So it says here his humor and sharp tongue earned him the name the Brain,
Right.
reflecting his reputation as one of the most intelligent and entertaining personalities in wrestling.
I would not say he was one of the most entertaining. He was entertaining, yes, but I found him to be more annoying at times than I did entertaining. He did have some knowledge, but I still think Gorilla knew more.
Sure.
Gorilla was more, and Mean Gene knew more.
Mean Gene was my all-time favorite.
Yeah, I like Mean Gene, especially when they would pick on him, and he would just be like,
"Yeah,
did he just call me a dumbass and I didn't recognize it?" You know, they'd be like, the Macho Man would call him something and then just flick him in the head and walk away.
Yeah, he'd say, "Hey, now wait a minute."
Hey, now wait a minute.
They was walking away, old Mean Gene.
Poor Mean Gene. He was always being bullied.
Yeah.
Them some of bitches. You know who else we can do? Next week we'll do Bubba Ray.
Awesome.
Yeah, write that down. Bubba Ray Dudley. Because he's a B.
Yeah.
We almost, you were like, let's skip it and go right to C. There's about 700 more B's. Ask your chat GPT. Give me all the wrestlers who first name started with a B.
Hey, it says here, before becoming the Brain, and whatever we said earlier, I forgot. He wrestled also under the name of the Suicide Blonde.
The Suicide Blonde.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Suicide Blonde. Bobby the Brain Heenan is the Suicide Blonde.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's way before my time, bro.
Right.
That's Terry Funk time, and you know,
the Briscoes, maybe even
Briscoes, and Von Erichs and all them.
The Weasel was one of his nicknames.
Oh, the Weasel, yeah, he was the Weasel forever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Weasel. Oh, I love the Weasel. Weasel. September 7th, 2017.
Yeah.
Sad day. I didn't even know.
Yeah, it said he had throat cancer and some stuff like that. So I assumed that that's what happened to him.
Yeah, probably.
Stupid C word.
I would assume that. Yeah, fucking C word. But I would assume all those guys back there were smoking and drinking and partying, and
Oh yeah,
some of them were, of course, doing their best to keep a clean, sober life, but I feel like most of them were living that trucker life, like or a carny life. You're like just on the road,
sure.
living that lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad lifestyle. I've actually contemplated it numerous times in my youth when I was
Right.
younger. I thought about becoming a wrestler thousands of times. At my size,
Yeah.
I was a big fella, so
I would like to jump a train.
I could Rakishi your ass in a minute. Put my big old ass in your face.
He got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005.
That's
Wait a minute,
prior to his death, huh? Good.
twice.
Twice.
First in 2004 as an individual, and then in 2005 as a member of the Heenan family stable.
Really? There's a stable of them all. Who else
Yeah,
was in the stable?
It was when he had King Kong Bundy and whoever else he had with him then.
I'm trying to remember who else was in it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking you. Because that would be cool, the stable.
That'd be cool if they told me.
King, yeah, I mean, if they don't, they don't. It's okay. Nobody don't have a coronary over there, old timer. It's okay. It'll be all right. Chill out. It's okay. Calm down.
Oh, the Heenan family, which was a collection of wrestlers he managed, including the Brainbusters, Mr. Perfect, and others.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect. Oh, he also managed George the Animal Steel at one point.
Yep. That's when I first remember wrestling was George Animal Steel.
You're young. Holy shit. I've been watching wrestling for years already. Do you remember the Strong Bro brothers?
I remember, Chief J.
And Jules and Jay.
Yes, I remember them.
They were like my favorites back then. Them.
Yeah.
And like I said, Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas, Iron Mike Sharp.
Yes.
Those are the guys. That's WWF.
Right.
That's WWF. If you know WWF, that's WWF. None of this World Wildlife Federation shit. No offense. We love you, birds and feathers and flock together or whatever. But I mean, breaking news. The New York Jets are projected to win the Super Bowl.
They're undefeated?
Well, they won they went undefeated in the preseason and only gave up 35 points total in the whole preseason. 3 games. 35 points.
Dude, that's less than 6 points a game.
No, that would be 18. So no. 3 games at 35, 3 into 35 goes 8, 24.
Oh, I thought there were 5. My bad.
9 would be preseason games. No, only 3 this year. It went down from 4 normally down to 3. This is wrestling, not football.
Oh,
sorry, I got riled up. Speaking of football, remember when the Bears Wrecking Crew became part of WWF wrestling?
The Fridge, yes, I do.
Frigidator.
McMichaels.
I don't remember. The Fridge.
Steve McMongo, they called him. Steve McMichaels.
Steve McMichaels, yeah. Now
he wrestled in wrestling. He was part of the 4 Horsemen for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan.
Yes.
All goes back to Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, man, he managed a bunch. Wow.
Does it say how long his career lasted from beginning to end? Like you said, he started in the 60s and he
Not
died in 2017. So, I mean,
yeah,
technically, that's his career.
yes.
So, whatever.
Because
I mean,
dude, I watched a lot of the shows, like the ones that Carol Lee was telling us about. She did,
uh-huh.
and hell, I forgot what I was going to tell you.
That's all right. We got to do a 420 song. So, we'll be right
Oh,
back. Happy
in
420.
those shows,
Hey, it's Bill Schmidt Jr., aka Billy Blaze, aka 420 Kid of the Holistic Cloud. RIP to my man Derek Crum. I want to give a shout out to Calligraphy, my dude Means, little homie Manuel Noriega, Big Just, Rossi, Jack the Apostle, The League.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Big buzz to little crumbs broke up in the bottom. Feel like autumn leaves falling. Only problem needs solving is seeing who I'm calling for some trees to indulge in. Need to holler at Billy, he keep his head in the cloud. Bel Air Kush by the bush, wow. Screaming loud, still smoking, having nice dreams, floating through space. So when they ask me how high, my reply, I'm half baked. Sir, smoke a lot. Doctor said I need a bacchiotomy. Prescribe me huckleberry and lemon cherry gelato, G. I take it back to rolling in the Optimo, blowing smoke out my nose, dropping ashes on my clothes till I doze off. I'm so fried, no lie. Got you afraid of heights, scared to look down, you so high. Cause when I spit that shit, it's like I lit that shit in the crowd. Pass it around and let you hit that shit.
Weed is all I need. Smoke that weed is all I breathe. Smoke down leaves, roll up in the leaves for my relief. I'm in love with the THC. Roll that shit, lick that shit, burn it. 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 Good sunshine in my pocket on a Sunday stroll. Homie got the rap, give me the sack, let the good times roll. Therapy, earth, body, and soul. World, give me beef, Bel Air Kush, give me mental control. L-lit, back roll, 5 hats told. The studio we roll, bring relief, weed and music, all I need to know. Healthier than pill pop, mother give me earth, a fill spot. My medication can't do a kill shot. Many strands, lay hands in stressful situations. Out of all the girls in my life, Mary Jane, a reservation. Here in 23, raising hands of liberation. A celebration, history free from information. Stand up, provide the right education. Show love, holistic cloud, politics throughout the nation. Making us stop debating Billy Blunt, stash, flavor, taste the weed. Weed is all I need. Smoke that weed. Weed is all I breathe. Broke down leaves, roll up in the leaf for my relief. I'm in love with the THC. Roll that shit, lick that shit, burn it. 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 Roll that shit, lick that shit, burn it.
All right, all right. Oh, that sounded like that dude. All right, all right, all right. That's I wasn't trying to sound like him, but it came out like that. Anyway, welcome back. Good afternoon, good evening. If you're just joining us, it is 5:23. Happy 420 to everybody out there in the Central Time Zone. Thank you for giving us another opportunity to get high today. Skunky, did you smoke while we were on break?
yes,
Me too. Me too. I got a buzz going, so I'm
excellent. Hey,
my back bothering me a little bit, but I'm okay.
I've got a really good assistant here. So on a hunch, I asked them to look something up for me, and Bobby Heenan managed his last wrestling act in '97.
1997 was the last time he made like some sort of a stage performance.
Managed, yes.
Yeah.
It was the team of the Barbarian and Haku,
I remember him. I remember him.
who were known as the Faces of Fear.
Faces of Fear.
Yeah. So if Matt was here, you hear him talk about the new bloodline.
Yeah.
The Barbarian and Haku's boys are both in that.
They're in the new bloodline.
Yes, and those two sons are in that.
That's crazy. It's crazy how the wrestling world just continues down bloodlines like they're calling it, and it's, I mean, that's truthful, I guess. That's pretty cool the way that family just keeps going. I mean, as long as they let it open up to other people who may have an opportunity, you know, I feel like everybody should have an opportunity to become a wrestler if they want to.
Well,
how do you do it though? What's the routine? We went from we were talking about that in the other show. I was like, we were talking about eating squirrel before. Now why are we talking about wrestling? Because we're talking about wrestling now. Don't worry about it. Don't talk back. Okay, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm fucking mind. Don't worry about it. Mind your own business. Huh? Just do what you said.
Yeah.
Don't talk back. Talking to the voices in my head.
That's twice now. I forgot what I was going to tell you.
Great. This fucking job is gonna kill your memory.
Maybe.
Remind me to hire younger. Remind me to hire younger, less potheads.
You need an old guy to get up at 4 a.m. I can tell you that.
Yeah, well, that's true. Because you got to go run to the potty. You're like, fuck it, I might as well just stay up and feed the bird.
Right. You know, them 40-year-old fellas don't get up till 11 or 12 or something.
I was thinking younger.
So they're out.
22-year-old hot chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're hiring for DJs next. I'm done with these old timers. No, I'm just kidding. What did you forget? You don't remember?
I don't.
We were talking about food and the bloodlines and
I was telling you about, I watched those shows.
Right. Yes, about the stuff from Carol Lee, right?
I can't remember the names of them, but anyway,
Blacklist or something.
It turns out that a lot of Bobby Heenan and Mick Foley, all of them guys still write that stuff long after they're done.
They're still the
writers. Yeah,
writers.
They've got something to do in it.
Not all of them, but some of them. Yes,
a lot of them.
A lot of them, really.
A lot.
How do you how? I mean, is there that many wrestlers that they have to write skits for that many different? I guess just that many different events, that many different nights.
What? Like for instance, Jake the Snake. He's a substance abuser and alcoholic. He helps them out with that now.
He helps out with anybody who may be he helps them get drunk.
No, he helps them out of it. He's good now.
Oh, I was like, he's a substance abuser and he helps them out with that. Great.
Yes. So them guys still all hang out and help each other and shit.
Head drug pusher. All right, gotcha. Jake the Snake.
Matter of fact, it was Diamond Dallas Page. Jake the Snake was so bad off. He called Diamond Dallas Page and he went over there every day. Dude, he couldn't even get off the couch.
Yeah.
And then he started exercising with him and doing the right thing. And he finally got sober. And now he does the same thing with him when he can.
Yeah. That whole exercise yoga thing they got going on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
So
here Jake is doing better. I hope that's true. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, he had terrible, man. Anyway,
I don't wish harm or ill will on any of them. I love them all. I mean, they were my entertainment throughout my whole youth. That was my soap opera. I loved it every fucking day, as often as I could find it at points in my life.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of Hulk Hogan.
That was my dad, man. That was my dad. I watched wrestling. He was the only one that would talk with me was the wrestlers. They were my friends.
Yeah.
Stop talking back. Okay.
My brother.
My brother.
Sure, we would actually do that shit to each other.
Yeah, I had a homie myself, my buddy Steve. We used to, I think I've told you, we used to bust guitars over each other's heads and try to break ourselves through tables and jump off of ladders and crush tables and beat the ever living shit out of each other all the time.
Did you guys ever break anything doing it?
Yes, we broke lots of things, tables and ladders and chairs and
I meant bones.
no, I don't think I ever broke a bone from it. No.
Pretty fortunate, probably.
It could be part of the reason why I'm as fucking stupid and special as I am now.
You broke the fall with your head.
Well, no, we busted guitars over each other's
Right.
heads, like real guitars. Like we didn't know that you had to take parts out in the beginning. In the first two or three, we just thought you did it. And
right.
You didn't just do it because it said "conk" and didn't do nothing. And I said, "Ow."
Yeah, we never actually hit each other.
Oh no, we did.
Right.
We were going for it. We were going. He's a big Hawaiian guy, and I'm a big. We were both pressing 300 pounds at that time in our lives, and we were going. We were both 6'2", 300 pounds. We were making a tag team. We were heading towards the ECW if we could go there. That's where we wanted to go because that's why we did a lot of the beating the hell out of his street signs.
Sure.
Other type of shit. We would beat the ever living shit out of each other.
ECW would have been a rough way to go, man.
Oh yeah, but we loved it. It was after that day that I faked the injury and I went there, and that whole story that that was it. We were becoming part of the ECW because like we were friends now. I gave my shit to homie. And homie took it and was like, "Yeah, thank you, buddy. I'm going to use this and beat the hell out of Saturn." And then he did.
You the one that knocked his eye crooked?
Could be.
Yeah. Somebody
did. I gave it to the gangsters.
Yeah.
The gangsters used it. Well, the gangsters, Saturn and Cronus were fighting, I think, the Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. You need to look it up because I haven't looked in a long time. I don't remember. But they were fighting, and then of course, outside interference, here comes the noise. Splash, the glass breaks like Stone Cold kinda, and then all of a sudden the music comes on, and here they come. The gangsters are running down to the alley. They both got a garbage can full of stuff. Throws it up into the ring. Everybody scatters. They jump up into the ring for 10 minutes, swinging things around. Finally, they get going, and then all of a sudden they just bust. One of them has Saturn in a put his head between his legs like he was going to power bomb him.
Yeah.
And then one of the gangsters took my crutch and slammed it over his back and broke it in half over his back. And then that was pretty much it. And then, after that, I kind of went blank because I was just like, "Oh my god, they just used my crutch." I don't know, ding ding ding. I don't know who won, but it was fucking awesome. And then I heard that Bubba Ray and Devon were out signing autographs in the lobby area, so I went faking an injury that way because I faked an injury to get in the first place. And then I faked it and I limped. And I got out to the area and I was like, "Bubba Ray, can you sign my crutch?" "Absolutely, young fella." And I was like, I want to be like you someday.
Yeah, I don't think they were really brothers.
What threw you off? I don't even go there. Just
right.
Hey, yes, very good, very good. Whew. I'm telling you. Anyway, he said, "Get away from me, kid. You're bothering me."
Did he?
No, he signed
No.
my crutch. He was wonderful.
Yeah.
Devon signed it, and then I went to go back to my seat, and yeah, that was basically it. Then the rest of the night went on, and I was just like in heaven till the end of the fucking night.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize until I guess later on when I started getting older and paying more attention how really muscular Devon was. He was a big dude.
He was a house, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. When I went up to him, his chest is probably it's got to be 18 inches deep. Like from his nipple to the back of his back, it's got to be at least 18 inches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thick, just a thick man, very very thick neck, like a rabid bulldog. Just it's all swelled up and beautiful looking. Like you want to pick him up by the scruff of his neck and like say, "No, Devon, no, Devon, don't kill him." But I guess you can't do that. They frown upon
I always liked the Dudley boys.
I did too, until they brought in that dumbass Spike.
Yeah.
Then I said, all right, now you're gone too far. I mean, Devon and Bubba Ray, at least they look alike. This Spike guy, where did he come from?
Yeah, I don't know. They never really he just showed up, cousin Spike or whatever he was.
He was a Dudley. I think he was a brother or something. I thought they were all brothers.
Were they?
5 or 6 of them by the time we got all finished.
The Dudley clan.
It was the Dudley clan, yeah.
Yeah.
Devon and Mama and Pa and Bubba and Spike and Dudley.
I like when he shoved him in the chest, said, Devon, get the table.
Get the table. I remember screaming that.
Yep.
At the fight. I remember screaming it. I remember screaming it when he said, Devon! And then everybody in the crowd would yell, get the table!
Yeah. I would have pushed him back and said, bitch, you get the table. I'm tired of getting it.
I'm tired of getting the damn table, bitch. Get your own damn table. Every time I got to get out the ring, get down there on the floor, the table,
right.
Put it up in the ring, climb back up, set it up while you just stand around, Bubba Ray. What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah.
It's not nice. Anyway.
Heck yeah, man.
What does any of this have to do with Bobby Heenan?
I don't know, but we're covering a couple in one show, aren't we?
Yeah, Bubba Ray and Bobby Heenan. We're doing a double play Sunday here.
Yeah, I remember when they first come to the WWF back then.
So embarrassing. Yeah, that was like the other dumbasses. Another group we can do this week too. Bushwhackers. I don't know. I think they were part of my downfall of wrestling. I liked them overall, but I just felt like, this has gone too far now. We have 2 dumbasses walking around.
Yeah, they did too. They knocked somebody down and they was walking around the ring doing that.
7 times around the ring. I'm like, all right. I'm a dumbass, but when does the dumbassery quit? Like when does it stop? And I say, that's enough. I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
But no, here I am still talking about it 40 years later.
Sure.
30 years later. Whatever.
Yeah. And yeah.
I love it. It is. I mean, I don't love it as much anymore, but all the memories, the lifetime of memories that it brought to me, I want to thank Vince McMahon and everybody involved for the lifetime of memories of everything. The whole kit and caboodle was just amazing. All the other federations too, because I don't want to forget about those other little federations. That's how it works, right? You start in one of them little federations,
right?
And then you work your way up, and then if somebody likes you, they're like, "Yo, check out this dude. He got some shit going on."
Yeah,
kind of like this DJ and shit, but nobody seems to like me, so they just leave me.
A lot of those guys, Bobby the Brain got them in because he would tell McMahon, "Listen," he said, "you maybe ought to check this guy out."
Yeah, and then he would say, "You know what? I'll just take him. He'll be mine, and I'll manage him, and I'll make sure he behaves the rules and
Sure.
follows the rules, and he does what he needs to do, and he'll become a part of the Heenan clan." Didn't he manage Kamala, or what? No, did Kamala have his own manager? I think Kamala had his own manager,
He had a guy that was wore like a safari outfit.
like Kamala. Yeah, but Bobby Heenan had somebody big like Kamala as well. Was it Big John? Was it big? He had Big John Stud?
He did.
He had Big John Stud, and he had the big one you were talking about before,
Bundy,
Bigfoot Bundy, whatever.
King Kong.
King Kong Bundy too, him too. Yeah, I mean he had some of the greatest. Did he ever manage Hogan? You said no.
I think that was always Jimmy Hart.
No, maybe he managed Hogan in the NWO. Heenan was a part of the NWO, wasn't he?
Yes. It seems to me now that you said that he may have. Yeah.
I mean, he may not have managed them, but he was a manager in the NWO, and they all worked together under whoever was in charge, I guess, correct?
Right.
But I don't know. I kind of quit then, so I don't know how it all ended. I kind of gave up. I was like, this.
Yeah.
This
The NWO, that all ended with McMahon buying it.
But the 1, 2, 3 kid becoming a member of the NWO for the 50th time, I said, that is it. I can't do it anymore. Not to mention my wife was now freshly married 10 years, and she was fed up with it. And she was like, you and your friend cannot sit here every day for the last 10 years and watch wrestling every Monday night and get drunk. You need to get a job. I was like, really? This is fun.
What a bumper.
What a bumper. Mrs. Hippie, what a bumper.
Yeah.
She said, you need to find a job. So then I went and found a job. And then wrestling kind of faded away. Classic Freddie Blassie. Oh, my God. That's right. Freddie Blassie, your brother out of nowhere. Classy Freddie Blassie.
Classy Freddie Blassie.
I remember him with the jewelry on his fingers and his hair.
Yeah.
Back. He really
always had that walking stick.
Yeah, remember who was the guy that used to, well, Jesse the Body Ventura would wear the tights with the different colors, and of course Jake the Snake would, but who was the other flamboyant one? The superstar Billy Graham. Superstar Billy Graham would come out with those tights on and always be looking like a superstar himself. Yeah, I miss him too.
Yeah.
Very classy Freddie Blassie. That's a blast from the past, bro. That's a blast from the past. Man,
I think Bobby the Brain might even have managed for Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Ravishing one, Rick Rude. I missed my calling. I should have been a wrestling announcer. I want to be.
Should have been Ravishing the Hippie.
The Ravishing Hippie.
Yeah. That would work out great, I think. Yeah, dude.
I wish I wasn't 50-something because I would go and become a wrestler now.
Yeah, I'd at least go watch it.
At 50-something, do you think they'd take me? Or am I too old and out of shape? I mean, I am out of shape. It would take some work for me to get some of my cardio back.
Right.
And I probably would have to quit smoking, but maybe I'll put that on my bucket list. I want to be a professional wrestler.
Get in shape?
No. I want to be a fat professional wrestler.
Right. Round is a shape anyway.
It's one of the best shapes. Circle.
Right.
A lot of stuff comes in round.
You could go in as Butterbean.
Did you see Butterbean lost like 700 pounds?
I did not.
He looked like a string bean now.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess he got one of them operations or whatever. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Sorry, Butterbean, if I misquoted you. But yeah, this last I saw something, may have inquiring minds want to tell. It may have been the Inquirer, but I don't remember. but somebody told me, and I saw photos of Butterbean looking like a string bean.
Well, dude,
I mean, like a lot of skin hanging off, but
oh god,
down 300 pounds.
Hmm.
You know, like amazing, looking amazing. If he took all that skin off, he would look like me.
Yeah.
Felt.
Well,
Felt.
you would think that would make him lose his recognition or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think he cares anymore. I think it's about health now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because
Some
I
of us
don't think,
fat people eventually come around and we're like, yo, this is probably not good for us and we probably should
right.
I don't think the big guy's going to do that. He's pretty much looking for death. But the rest of them, some of them might. Yeah, some look for
Yeah.
life. Some say, you know what? I'm done. I love life. I want to keep going. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, if things come around but right now I'm cool. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not saying I'm doing it or anything. Don't get crazy.
Right.
I'm just saying I'm not afraid. I'm not
Right.
afraid. Not afraid. Where the hell are we
Yeah.
going? When are we talking about this now?
I don't know.
You're out of control with your chitter chatter. I'll tell you.
I don't remember what we were talking about before that now.
You're talking about classy Freddie Blassie and wrestling.
I don't remember how we got there. I don't
fucking know either. I don't know. String beans, the butter bean. You said something
Oh
about
yeah, Butterbean.
Yeah. He wrestled. He was a wrestler for one
Yeah.
night or something or a couple times.
At
Mr.
one,
T. What about some other class? What about let's talk about that. Well, maybe next week or at the halfway point or something, or I don't know, a quarter of the way point. We'll have a show about some of the famous people who have been involved in wrestling, got involved at one point or another. Like Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, he went out one time and
yeah,
he said
that idiot from Jackass.
Bazinga. And then he won the match. I couldn't remember
Yeah,
what he was saying. I was sitting here
Shelby.
Kazam, Kabam, Kaja, Kabug, Kabi. But it's Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Yeah, Bazinga.
Yeah, I just watched something today that had Pamela Anderson in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many. I'm sure Tommy Lee was involved at one point. He came out there and whipped his dick out and like beat somebody with it at some point.
Maybe.
They were like, "We need Tommy Lee. Let's get Tommy Lee. He's the big thing in the news right now. Let's get him in here with his Schwartz. Have him beat the hell out of King Kong Bundy with it."
I wish he'd beat the hell out of whichever Paul was in wrestling. Logan.
Oh God, it's a little too late, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's done. He lost. He's done. He'll slowly fade away now. He'll fade away and go on to do whatever he wants to do. He just wanted to be a champion. He got his championship. He held it for a little while. He got the joy. He paid him off. You know, I'm a streamer. I make money. I can do whatever I want.
Right.
So he said, here's a couple bill. Let me do this for a little while, and then you can have it back, and I'll be out of your hair.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Well, anyway, that dude's an athlete.
Oh, yeah, I love you, Luke and Jake and fiance and whatever else your names are. Fiance. I don't think fiance is one of them, but
yeah, I don't know.
Jake and Luke and Paul. I don't know.
Jake and Luke, Paul
Logan,
Jake, Logan, Paul,
Jake, Paul, Logan, Paul. See, I knew there was a Paul in there somewhere. It's their last name. God damn it. Anyway.
Now you're confusing me.
I'm all confused. I know
it doesn't take a whole lot, but
right. It is Sunday, so you're back to work tomorrow. Are you excited? Well, you're working now.
Oh yeah.
On your day off.
Yeah.
Do the wrestling show with me. I appreciate that on your day off. That's dedication. Not like other people we know.
Well, yeah, dude, I like being a DJ. I do.
A DJ?
DJ.
Oh, all right. I like being a DJ as well. It would be a lot cooler if somebody would just pick us up and syndicate us and make us rich.
Well, I'm on DJ till they do, unless you fire me.
I ain't firing you unless you quit.
Or I die.
We always got that, both of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be cranky men in the mornings on WBAB on Long Island, and we could just be two miserable fucks that yell at everybody.
Bitch about everything.
Bitch about everything. Bitch about everything radio. Come on in.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to bitch about it.
Oh.
Really.
Southern Star says, cheers, Stoner. One more round, then I'm running to the store for grilling supplies. He always likes to keep us updated on his
Tell him we need lots of chocolate.
food intake. Yeah, we need lots of chocolate, marshmallows, graham crackers,
Yes. And water. We got to be hydrated.
and hot water. Hot water, hot water. Oh, no, we're not delivering a child. Just regular water. All right. What?
Who's bringing the water?
Who's bringing the water? You.
Is that what you said?
I said, hot water, hot water. We need hot water.
No, we need cold water to drink.
In his defense, he's only eating popcorn today. Well, yeah, you probably need some sort of food intake then.
Got to stay hydrated.
Ready to chow down. I hear you, bro.
Wonder what that sucker's grilling. Probably going with possum or something.
He's a pork chop guy. Probably pork chops.
Oh, nice.
And Pepsi.
Yeah.
He likes his Pepsi, his Mountain Dew, his pork chops.
Yep.
His sweet corn.
American.
America.
Whoop, whoop.
Is pork American?
I don't know. Probably not. They probably put a pig on a boat and shipped it over here.
He said, my money says it's chicken tonight. It's chicken every night here. Is that what my money's saying too? Fuck. I didn't know that was my money talking.
I didn't either.
I thought that was the bitch telling me I needed to lose weight.
Uh-oh.
No.
Hey, get rabbit.
Rabbit?
That's good for you to lose weight. No, that's cholesterol, maybe.
Oh, I could lose cholesterol or gain cholesterol from eating.
Lower it.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Pork chops and chickens are the cheapest meats, but are delicious on the grill. I fucking love pork chops on the grill.
Everything's delicious on the grill.
Yeah, I might be getting a new one myself.
Except fish.
I think my wife set ours on fire the other night.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is what I deal with. Not her fault. It's not
my ex-wife, we were having a cookout with my family one time at our house.
Yeah.
And she asked my brother to cook the hamburgers, and he burned them so bad that so she would never ask him to cook again.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. The unfortunate thing here, and I abuse it. I do not cook at all. I try to get out of it because I've cooked for 30 years in my cooking industry.
Yeah.
30 years. I don't care if it's fast food or, fine dining. It still sucks, and it's a lot of work, and it's hard, and it's all the holidays, all the weekends, all the bullshit. And it's a hard job. People don't realize how hard it is, especially when you got to follow the fucking rules and be very clean and sanitary, and you have to worry about all that shit. That's
right.
Very important shit.
Yeah, the cleanup is the worst part.
And cleanup is the worst part afterwards. Yeah, work all day, bust your ass, get out some beautiful product, and then go back and say, all right, now it's time to clean all this up. Oh,
right.
Shit. This place is a pigsty. But anyway, that has nothing to do with wrestling, except for I am wrestling with the thoughts of something for dinner tonight. I don't know.
Me too now.
Now I'm going to go out there and see Mrs. Hippie has some sort of poison that she's feeding me. Some sort of poison. Yeah.
Nothing better than those arsenic burgers.
Yes, she has those.
Arsenic.
She likes to hide a lot of stuff in tacos and in burritos or chicken quesadillas. She calls them chicken quesadillas. I call them arsenic quesadillas
Sorry, Sonny Casey.
or whatever, because every next morning I'm dying in the bowl.
Now I want Mexican food.
Yeah, there you go. She thinks she is Mexican. That's the problem. And she just over spices. I'm like, girl, you don't have to use the whole bottle to get the effect. And
Yeah.
I'm like, just a couple little sprinkles and you'll be all right. You don't have to use a half a bottle of adobo. I like adobo, but not that much.
Huh.
And then my stomach is falling out, and I'm like, why is my stomach hurt?
Is that some sort of hot sauce or something?
Oh no, adobo is like a salt of some sort. It is
Oh,
delicious. It is like a seasoning that you would put on your steak or your fish or your meat
I'll be damned.
before
Never heard of it.
cooking. Oh, it's excellent. You look it up.
I'll look for some maybe.
Adobo is great. Yes, the adobo is great. It's a great seasoning.
Yeah.
to
The
add.
problem.
You know what else I like? Montreal steak seasoning. Look that
Yeah.
up. Use Montreal steak seasoning on everything. It's so good.
Everything.
Yeah, I agree. I make bagels out of Montreal steak seasoning now. I like turn my plain bagels into everything bagels by just dampening them and then putting that stuff on top of them and then toasting it. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you could do that too. I'll talk
Yeah.
about
So,
that on our television show when we start doing the show about when we start doing our show about cooking. We're gonna have a cooking
okay.
show, next.
I'm a good cook, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the kitchen. We're gonna cook at your house, and I'm gonna puppet from here. All right.
I can do it
That being said, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us.
for sure.
You want to thank them too?
I want to thank them too. Yes.
All right. And we want to thank you both, everybody. I mean, all of you for being here, hanging out for both shows. We combined them into one today because
Yeah.
we were lazy.
We're good. More.
Now we're done. Now we're done.
I
Right?
want to also tell them to take their vitamins and say their prayers.
Yeah, take your vitamins, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Sisters. Ooh, oh yeah.
All right, bro.
I think I bounced around one too many times. I'm getting all burpy. Oh, excuse me. All right. We got 4 comments. People talked while we were gone. While I wasn't
I
looking.
can't see them, so I don't know.
I'm putting garlic salt on everything. Okay, well that's good. So garlic salt's good, but salt is not good for you, Douglas. It's going to be bad for your blood pressure. Salt, pepper, garlic is a good combo, but within reason. Thank you, Douglas. I also thought it was a very good show. I want to thank everybody out there on Live 365 and tune in. I'm going to hand it off to Can't Talk It All, Paul. He'll be on for the next couple hours, and I'll be back. Everybody over here on Live 365, I mean on Facebook and YouTube, I want to thank you guys for stopping in, the ones that are going to come in. Thank you so much. We appreciate and love you guys. Have a great evening. Peace, love, hippie hugs, and a whole shitload of nugs.